Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. We'll chant Mangalacharan together. Let's chant with me. Om Agyan Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Mani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Satarine Sri Chaitanya Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Vishakam Vitanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Lila Manchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshya Kalpataruvyascha Kripa Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Krishna Hare Hare. Okay. For coming. One, two. Anyone heard on the keyboard? Give you a summary what we discussed today in the morning, and then go on today's topic. It's very important. Thank you. Talks about the grihastas and the grihametis. The grihasta is someone who's interested in Krishna consciousness. He may be living with Jai Prabhu, that he is living with his wife, children, relatives. Yet, he's more interested in Krishna consciousness and he's not attached. And a grihameti is not interested. Somehow or other, he wants to increase. That a devotee came to Prabhupada and asked if, not devotee, I'm sorry, it's not a devotee, a person came, and Prabhupada said, why? Why do you want? So he said, because there is this project, and he knows he's going to die. Still he's asking Prabhupada if he can increase his lifespan by 2 years. This morning we spoke how in India one gentleman, it's like showing off his material wealth. Prabhupada is just knocking his head, okay. Then he says, but I can't sleep. I can't sleep at night. He said, you give everything to take everything, you know. He says, no, Swamiji, it's okay. He says, no, we must relieve you of your distress. He said that, it's okay, Prabhu. You know, he said, it's okay, Swamiji, I know the temple address. The whole mood in the morning of listening to these stories was actually emphasizing what Prabhupada was saying, our situation. And he goes on to saying that how sukh lage sarvajiv nana jukti kore. Just to get some happiness, they're making so many plans. Torko kore, they're arguing. Joke kore, they do exercise. Why? So we can enjoy. Sukh lage Juddha kore rajai rajai. Why the kings, they fight? So they can expand their kingdom, so they can enjoy more. Is to die. And then we give some examples in the morning. The class is there. I don't know if the class will be Nityananda Prabhu's heartbreak. And Bhaktivedanta Thakur explains that, and then Nityananda Prabhu raises his two hands. Nityananda bole daki duhat tulia eso jeev kaur. And then Nityananda Prabhu describes what he is offering you. So you're trying so hard, but this is what I am offering. You don't have to pay me anything. There is no misery in the process that I'm going to give you. Please come to me. Then, but abhaga karma dose taha nahi chai. The living entities refuses to accept the offering made by Nityananda. He refuses. Nityananda Prabhu that he must go to Bengal to preach. And Prabhu kahe Nityananda says, my dear Nityananda, I see the living entities are blind. They don't see the reality. They don't have the right vision. Kumati tarkik jon porwa adhamagon janme janme bhakati vimukh. He said in all the qualities of us, Krishna prem dan kari balak purush nari khandaiva sabakartuk. Because everyone is suffering, just give them love of Godhead. That's all. And then Mahaprabhu begins to cry. See, he leaves Mahaprabhu's companion in Puri and he comes to Bengal to preach. And then we discussed about how Nityananda Prabhu distributed love of God. There we discussed that, where are the notes? Here. We discussed how for 3 months devotees forgot eating, sleeping, any bodily necessities. The body, unheard of. So after that incident, Nityananda Prabhu kept on traveling to the other side of the Ganga, and he preached to the Vrindavan. Das Thakur explains how the whole village was inundated with love of Godhead by Nityananda Prabhu. Everyone became devotees. Everyone. And how Nityananda Prabhu was holding kirtans there every day. And then he saw some children. Now, if a child is slapped, does he laugh? Does he cry? Huh? Cries. Nityananda Prabhu would slap them. They would tie them up with a tree. He would go into some mood that no one understood. Then he would go to the shop and he would beg for some sweets and he would feed those children with his own hand. So here Nityananda Prabhu, he was in the mood of distributing love of Godhead and he saw these children together. This unheard of, where the devotees danced and chanted for 3 months. The Lord decided to show His mercy to the children. And they began to chant and dance with Lord Nityananda Prabhu. They started to chant and dance. And by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, they all got ecstatic love of Godhead. Everyone. In the house of Raghav Pandit, we heard how the devotees were so strong that they were just uprooting trees, just like, example is given? Grass. So similarly, Taharo Maha Brikko Dhorita. That they would all similarly just uproot big trees. And these boys were chanting and dancing with Nityananda Prabhu for 1 month. Similar to Raghav Pandit's place. And these children did not eat 1 month and chant and dance. How is it possible? If you ask him to fast for 6 hours, I don't know what will happen to him during the daytime. But Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, 1 month. So, never underestimate the power of Nityananda Prabhu. And just before the kirtan today, I heard the lecture today by Prabhupada, and sitting right there, Prabhupada says, the video is there, Prabhupada says that Gaura has come. That means they have come. This morning we told a story about how in New York, Bhavananda Prabhu, he was the Tamil president at that time, he decided to, so they can go to sleep. Do the Mangalarti and go to sleep. So if the Mangalarti is at 3:45, Krishna will have to get up at 3 o'clock. Right? So they were doing that. Devotees were going out all night long, doing kirtan. They come, they have early Mangalarti, and then everyone, Prabhupada and the Krishna, Prabhupada came in front of the deities and he was taking darshan, and he was telling something to Bhavananda Prabhu for a long time. Later on, it was revealed, Prabhupada told Bhavananda Prabhu that Krishna looks very tired. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is residing here. When Prabhupada says that, the two merciful lords have come here to Melbourne, they have come here. We can move forward. Please move forward. Please move forward. Okay. Four of you. Don't move too much, huh? I'll send you in the back. Be peaceful. You know this story of Chatkasi in Mayapur. And Mahaprabhu began his Sankirtan movement. Now, outside. Previously, he was just doing inside the house of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. Actually, Mahaprabhu started the Kirtan where? In Yogapit, in his own house. That is there who is not a devotee of Krishna, they all went to Chatkasi and they complained, and Chatkasi came and broke the mridanga. Now, when Mahaprabhu, previously Srivas Thakur was worried that the soldiers are going to come, capture all the devotees and take them to the king to be punished. Then Mahaprabhu revealed that it's not possible. And that whole pastime is there. I'm not going into that because that will be a whole class. So, Mahaprabhu, that we're going to have, Mahaprabhu, I don't want to tell you, you can read it, but it's unheard of, the mood of Mahaprabhu at that time. He was ferocious. He wanted to destroy Chatkasi and burnt his house and destroy his garden, and just in the mood of Narasimha. Must carry one torch. Torch means that, the flame, not the torchlight, the torch, the Vedic torch. And in one hand, they were carrying oil pots. And Vrindavan Thakur explains that Lakho Koti Deep, it's hundreds and hundreds of millions of people showed up. Vrindavan Thakur says even Lord Brahma cannot count the amount of people that came. Where did they come from? Only Krishna knows. But hundreds and hundreds of millions of people came. And they all came in front of Mahaprabhu's house. In the meantime, Gadadhar Pandit and other devotees were decorating Mahaprabhu. They were putting beautiful chandans and garlands and just making the Lord, just doing their service. And there were hundreds of millions, you can imagine, hundreds of millions of devotees. And when Mahaprabhu came out from the door, he looked stunning. And it stole everyone's heart. Because Lord is trying to show that I'm here to protect you. I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Don't worry. And when they saw Mahaprabhu, they just paid obeisances and they just offered everything to the lotus feet of the Lord. And hundreds of millions of devotees means hundreds and hundreds of millions of this torchlight. As if the whole planet is being lit by these beautiful torches. And there was hundreds and hundreds of mridangas. Here you have Bhaktivedanta Prabhu playing one mridanga, right? And sometimes Naru Prabhu comes and helps. Imagine hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of mridangas, thousands of mridangas are being played. Thousands of kartals. And all very rhythm, in just exact proper rhythm. Now, all the devotees here, some of you sing according to the proper pitch, and some of us, we just sing very spontaneously. Whether it matches with the harmonium or not, or the tune or not, we just sing because Krishna has given us this voice and Hare Bol. Now, there was hundreds and hundreds of millions of devotees. Mukunda, Basu Ghosh, Madhav Ghosh, they are the best singers in the world. And they began the chanting. And devotees like Bhakrashwar Pandit, Nityananda Prabhu, Murari Gupta Prabhu, Advaitacharya, Haridas Thakur, they all began to dance. Please understand, these devotees, Vrindavan Das Thakur says, these singers, they have the power to one could get love of Goddess simply by hearing them chant. So Nityananda Prabhu is dancing, Bhakteshwar Pandit is dancing, Advaitacharya, Haridas Thakur, Murari Gupta Prabhu, Chandrasekhar Acharya, all these exalted devotees, they are dancing. And by the mercy of the Lord, everyone means everyone. This means hundreds and hundreds of millions of devotees. Everyone. They all got at that moment perfect pitch. And Vrindavan Das Thakur says that Madhukanta hoilen sarva bhakta. Madhukanta means, Madhu means honey. Kantha means the voice. So it is not just they became good singers. No. They all had amazing voice. Just like that. Previously they couldn't even sing. But because of singing Mahaprabhu's Kirtan and the dance, by the Lord's mercy, everyone became a good singer. Kobu nahi gaye, Some of them, they never even sang before in their life. But today, Seho Hoilo Gayan, they all become professional singers by the mercy of the Lord. So now you can imagine Nityananda Prabhu's dancing with Bhakrishna Pandit, Haridas Thakur, and Mukunda, Vasu Ghosh. They're all singing. Everyone is dancing. And everyone singing like professional. How does that sound like? It was just incredible. And seeing Nityananda Prabhu and Mahaprabhu dance, they wanted to clap their hands. But they could not. Why? Because they had a torch in one hand. On the other hand, they had the oil pot. Because when the torch is going down, you put more oil and it lights up for some more time. So they had this distress in their heart. Says, my Lord, look at this chanting and you are dancing and we can clap hands. Somehow or other, everyone wanted to clap hands. When there's good kirtan, if you're not sleeping, then you want to clap hands. Right? If you're sleeping, what to do? But normally, if you're awake and kirtan is happening, you want to clap hands. So kirtan was really happening. It was the best kirtan ever. The Supreme Lord is dancing. And seeing everyone so sad, Mahaprabhu decided to show his special mercy to each and every one of them. That is, by the desire of the Lord, everyone there, that means hundreds and hundreds of millions of devotees, right there and then, they got 2 extra hands. Jib matro chaturbhuj hoilo sakal. Chaturbhuj means 4 hands. So Jib Matra means all living entities that were there. Humans. They all got 4 hands. They already had 2 hands. They got 2 more hands and they started to clap and join the kirtan. But the amazing thing was, Na jani lo kiho Krishna ananda bifal. They were sad at one point because they didn't have, extra 2 hands to clap. When they got the hands, they just started to clap as if it's nothing unusual. It's not a big deal. I mean, when you eat, every time you eat, do you think, wow, I got hands, eh? You think, or it's just a normal thing, isn't it? It's a normal thing. You have hands, you eat. That's it. Every day you don't think, oh my God, I got a hand. So it was so natural for them. They just got these hands. They didn't care. This is the difference between a devotee and non-devotees. When they get opulence, hey, I have utilized for Krishna. Hare, what's the big deal? There is no ego. There is no prestige, nothing. Okay? Krishna has given me. Okay. Some devotees Krishna didn't give. Okay, Hare Bol. So if someone doesn't have, he's also Hare Bol. Someone has, he's Hare Bol. So these devotees have 2 hands, extra 2 hands, and they just didn't care. It's normal. Like this, devotees had kirtan for a long, long time. Devotees did not realize when those 2 hands came and when those 2 hands disappeared. Because when the kirtan ended, everyone only had 2 hands. It wasn't needed. Once the kirtan is finished, it's not needed. And this all happens by the mercy of the Lord. I will say one Prabhupada story, and then I will say something about Mahaprabhu's names, and then we start the kirtan. The last Prabhupada story today. And this story is, This is in 1977. Prabhupada is in Vrindavan, and two of Prabhupada's godbrothers. One is Ban Maharaj and one is Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. And this story is from The Ocean of Mercy by Bhaktivedanta Maharaj. So if you read that book, then this story is there. Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj is very, very exalted. He's a pure soul. Prabhupada really loved him. And Ban Maharaj is someone whom Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur had sent him to the West before even Prabhupada going to America. He had gone to Germany and England to preach. So these two godbrothers came to see Prabhupada and they were seated very nicely. And both of them, especially Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, began to glorify Prabhupada, saying that Prabhupada, you have fulfilled the desire of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu wanted that in every town and village his name would be spread. You have done it. And Ban Maharaj, he agreed. Then Ban Maharaj, actually Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj turned to Ban Maharaj and he says, Ban Maharaj, I have a question for you, right in front of Prabhupada. And so Ban Maharaj goes, yes, what is the question? So Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj said, you speak good English. Prabhupada also speaks good English. You are a Sanskrit scholar. Prabhupada is also a Sanskrit scholar. You are a good preacher. Prabhupada is also a good preacher. You have gone to the West. Prabhupada has also gone to the West. How is it that he was successful and you are not? So Prabhupada became very embarrassed. There's two godbrothers in front of him, they're discussing like this. So Prabhupada became very embarrassed. So Ban Maharaj didn't respond. So seeing Ban Maharaj not responding, Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj responded. He said, I have the answer. The answer is, Prabhupada had full faith in the holy name. Otherwise, how could a 69-year-old person, almost for a month and a half, goes on a cargo ship to America and sits under a tree and simply chants? He could only do that because he had full faith in the process of chanting. And Prabhupada knew only by associating with Krishna through the holy name that these people can change. Otherwise there is no hope. Chanting Hare Krishna means associating with Krishna. And then Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj goes on explaining different incidents, which we will not discuss today, different incidents to show how Prabhupada had full faith in the holy name. Full faith. So, we have to take to the process of chanting most seriously. And Prabhupada has shown the result that if you take it to the process of chanting, you will be safe. So, Bhakti Harmonium to that. So, I will, before I chant Hare Krishna today, I want to say something very amazing which has been revealed to us by Bhaktivedanta Thakur. ওইটা নেই Who knows when they came to this material world, on which year, what date from the spiritual world? Anyone? Anyone knows here? On what date they came? When they appeared here in this material world? None of us know. And therefore, we are called Nitya Baddha, means eternally entangled. Because we are here for so long, we have done so many mistakes, so many sinful activities. We have become the most unfortunate souls because of being here for too long. And therefore we are not taking to the chanting of Hare Krishna seriously because of our misfortune. For so many years, so many lifetimes. And therefore Bhaktivedanta Thakur says that, please listen very carefully. Haribol, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I'll send you in the back. I'll send you in the back. I'll take you to Mayapur. How about that? Bhaktivedanta Thakur says, listen to this very, very carefully. And I am requesting you, because this is the best thing you can do for yourself and to all your relatives, to all your friends, and to the people that you don't know, to everyone. Bhaktivedanta Thakur says, anyone who chants the name of Gauranga and Nityananda, Nitai, even once, Gauranga Nitai Jai Bole Ek Bar, what happens? Ananta Karmados, means all the misdeeds, all the sinful activities from eternity, since we came to this planet, since we came. Anta hoy tar, it is destroyed right there and then, simply by chanting once Gauranga and Nityananda. So you want to help somebody and he is not a devotee, you just make him chant somehow or other, by hook or crook. You tell him, Hare Krishna Prabhu, you know I have a friend, his name is Gauranga. What is it called? Gauranga. What is it called? Gauranga. And I met this personality, his name is Nityananda. 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 Make them chant. Even once, if they chant Mahaprabhu's name just once, all their sinful activities are destroyed. Anta means finished. Please have faith in the words of Bhaktivedanta Thakur. This is from the first chapter of Navatim Dham Mahatmya. You can read it there. And he describes so beautifully. So this is for everyone. The next is for all of you who are already chanting Gauranga's and Nityananda's name. If you just chant it, right? So all your sinful activities are all washed away. Finished. Now, Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur always emphasizes that if you are looking for Krishna, if you want to see Krishna, it's very, very difficult. But if Krishna wants to see you, it's quite easy. Similarly, if you want Krishna Prem, it's very difficult. But if Krishna Prem wants you, then it's very, very easy. You heard this before? The Krishna Prem is looking for someone. Bhaktivedanta Thakur says, that Nitai Chaitanya Boli Jai Jeev Dake. Now here he is talking about a devotee, because only a devotee will call out the name of Mahaprabhu Nityananda with love, with devotion. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that when a devotee calls out the name of Nityananda and Gauranga, Subimal Krishna Prem, the pure ecstatic love of Godhead looks for that person. Subimal Krishna Prem onne se take. He looks for that person who chants the name of Gauranga and Nityananda. Isn't it this temple is called Melbourne Mahaprabhu Mandir, a temple? Isn't it? It's very interesting. In Melbourne there is Mahaprabhu Mandir. You know, Hanuman Mandir, Ram Mandir, Krishna Mandir. It's a known thing. But Mahaprabhu Mandir in Australia, in Melbourne, Mahaprabhu Mandir. How fortunate all of you are. And this morning we were discussing that this is Dham. Prabhupada has been here. And Prabhupada said, Gaurnitai is here. You know, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he explains. You heard the name, you heard the term Asvamedha Yajna? Yes? Now, in Navadvip Dham, Mayapur, if you take one step, just any step, one step, it's equal to 100 million. How many? 100 koti, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says. 100 million Asvamedha Yajna you have performed simply by taking one step in Navadvip Dham. Some are fortunate to go to Mayapur Navadvip Dham. Some are not. But don't feel sad. You'll get the same benefit by performing devotional service to their Lordship, Gaurnitai here. If you're able, fine, it's good. If you're not, it's okay. Krishna will help you. And if you have a desire to come, Mahaprabhu will make arrangements. You can come, take darshan, get your spiritual battery charged, come and preach. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur emphasizes this parikrama, doing parikrama in the month of Kartik, Navati Mandal Parikrama. So we have started this parikrama in the month of Kartik every year. This will be the 5th year we've been organizing Mayapur Chandrastein. And we don't take more than 200 devotees. We refuse, because this is really about concentration and hearing and chanting and taking the opportunity to associate with many, many senior devotees. So every year we go out for 6 days, but we don't stay overnight. We go out in the morning at 5 o'clock, and then we come back in the evening by 5:36. So out of these 13 hours we are out. We walk maybe half an hour to 40 minutes. And rest of the travel is done with boats or with vehicles. And the whole idea is, out of these 13 hours, at least 9 hours a day is spent on hearing and chanting. We go to different places of Navadvip Dham and we try to hear about the particular pastime that took place there. So this year it fell on the 18th of October. That means the Adivas is done on the 17th. And we have done in such a way that there is 2 days parikrama, then there is 1 day gap for Govardhan Puja, again 2 days parikrama, then there is 1 day gap for Prabhupada's disappearance, and then again 2 days parikrama. So total 8 days. In that way you get to see 2 major festivals of Mayapur and you get to associate and do parikrama. Normally we have at least 8 to 10 Prabhupada disciples taking part in the parikrama. 2-3 sannyasis, very senior devotees of our movement, and they take part in this parikrama. We have a Facebook called Mayapur Chandras, so you can go there and the details would be there. And if you're able to come this year, please come. If not, then you try for next year. If not, then try for next year. And I will, if I'm still alive, if I'm not dead by next year, then I hope to come and encourage you to come to the Mayapur Dham and take part in the parikrama. Because this parikrama is so powerful. And the first parikrama, you know who was the guide? The first parikrama in the history of Gaudiya Vaishnava. Nityananda Prabhu himself, he was the guide. And whom did he take around? Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami came and he requested, and Nityananda Prabhu personally, this was the first parikrama, was personally done by Nityananda Prabhu. And Prabhupada encouraged everyone to do the parikrama because it's very, very purifying. When you go to that particular place and you hear about the Lord's activities there, it's very, very potent. And you smear the dust of Mayapur Navadvip Dham, the same dust that Mahaprabhu walked on, and you see the same Ganga. It's very, very powerful for progressing in our spiritual life. So please take shelter of Mahaprabhu. I know some of you will go. I have been told that some devotees come from quite far, so they go a little before. They cannot stay for the whole kirtan. I take this opportunity on behalf of Bhaktivedanta Prabhu and myself. We are very, very grateful that to Aniruddha Prabhu and to the temple management and to all of you for allowing us to come here. And it's been very inspiring for me and him to see how all of you, even after working all day, you all come here to hear Mahaprabhu's glories and take part in the kirtan. I'm eternally indebted to all of you. And hopefully we'll come again if Krishna permits. All of you please pray for us that we keep on chanting and just glorifying Mahaprabhu till our last breath. I think this is very important for a devotee to survive on the mercy of the devotees. So all of you are very, very pure soul, because otherwise, how did you all get the taste to hear and chant? Right? You could be doing so many things, but you're here. You're here to chant. You're here to hear about Mahaprabhu's glories. So thank you all very much for coming. Okay, so now we will chant. Let's see. Hare Krishna. Please fold your hands and you pray to Prabhupada and your spiritual master and the Vaishnavas, begging for mercy so that we may be able to chant to pure heart. So first we'll ask, recommended by Bhaktivedanta Thakur, that we chant Gaura Nitai's name. So for a few minutes we'll be chanting Gaura Nitai's name, and then we'll chant Hare Krishna. Please everyone chant very loudly, and if you want love of Godhead to look for you, then you have to take shelter of Gaura Nitai.
Hare
पतित पावन श्री गौरनिताय की गौरंगा louder please गौरंगा 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 those who can dance, please, you can stand up. And those who cannot, for some reason, if you can just come very close here and let the dancers have more space. Okay? I don't see anybody getting up. You're sitting there. Bhakti. Ha. Don't look at that side because you always look. Please chant and dance together, okay? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone. Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki. Hare Krishna. We'll end with Narasimha prayers. You can sit. You can sit. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya.
तो घर देखे ना जय नृसिंहदेव जय नृसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की, प्रभुपाद की, इस्कॉन गुरु वृंद की, समस्त गौर भक्त वृंद की, इस्कॉन मेलबोर्न महाप्रभु मंदिर की, समस्त गौर भक्त वृंद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Hare Krishna.